hours ahead. Rebecca Morrell, BBC News.
Well, let's talk about this to Dr. David Brown, who is from the Astronomy and Astrophysics Group at the University of Warwick. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Is this a proper nail-biter as far as you're concerned?
Any landing on Mars is always a nail-biter. Because of the time delay in communication, the entire landing process has to be automated. So all NASA can do is set it going and then wait to have confirmation that it's proceeded successfully. So yes, it's always a nervous time.
And Perseverance perhaps gets described as a rocket or a module or that sort of thing. But I mean, am I right in thinking it's actually really quite large and quite heavy?
Yes, it is. The rovers that have been sent to Mars have been gradually getting bigger and bulkier over the years as we've developed launch capability to send heavier things to Mars, and also as we've wanted to conduct more detailed, more complicated experiments to explore what Mars used to be like and carry out those searches for biosignatures that were mentioned in the report. All that complication comes with associated size and mass.
And so if all goes according to plan this evening, let's cross fingers. What happens there on in? How quickly does work begin? How quickly does information come back that is of use to people with your sort of skills?
We'll actually get a slightly quicker start with Perseverance than we have before, I think. Part of the new technology that's been developed for Perseverance's landing that has enabled it to go to this new location means that it will be able to pinpoint where it is exactly on Mars much more quickly. So we'll gain some time there in terms of communicating with the rover and making sure that we know where it is. At that point, it's then orienting itself against the terrain that it wants to explore. We have to check all the systems, of course, make sure that everything is working properly once it's landed. So we're looking at sort of months timescales, several months timescales before we really start to see some interesting results coming back.
Okay, and am I right in saying there's a number of countries that are taking part in missions or have their own missions around this at the moment? I mean, is there really brutal competition or is it healthy competition? How would you describe it?
You're absolutely right. There are 3 current missions to Mars that have all arrived in sort of the last couple of weeks. There was the UAE's Emirates Mars mission, China's Tianwen-1 mission, both of which arrived last week, and now we have Perseverance. I don't think there's necessarily a lot of competition here. All of the national space agencies are ultimately interested in learning as much as we can about Mars. And so it's more of a cooperative spirit, an exploratory spirit, if you will, just to advance our knowledge about another planet.
Yeah. You watching tonight? I'm assuming it's on NASA website or something and people can watch.
I certainly will be watching, yes.
Well, fingers crossed as well, I'm sure. Thank you very much indeed, Dr. David Brown. Very many thanks for your time. Thank you from the University of Warwick. Thank you.